Yeah, Baza YouTube, Elmas here. Got for you guys today, excuse me, a showdown live. Yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while actually. Unfortunately, I told myself that I was gonna look up which tier you guys wanted me to do next right before I recorded, but I'm already here. But I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys voted for Yu, because I know a lot of people do like Yu, and I actually have this really cool team I kind of just made. Tested it out in some battles on a different alt. I don't even have nicknames, unfortunately. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. We got Luke Harper, the Gator. Make that a male. Here's Elia. We'll just go basic. We got Cresselia. Amphi. No, I'm not naming it Fabio. No. Flor. And Empoleon. I don't like Empoleon. Anyways. This team was made around DD Gator, just because originally it was Dragon Dance, Swords Dance for Alligator. But unfortunately, I found myself really not needing Dragon Dance. I mean, not Dragon Dance, but I found myself not really needing Swords Dance. So I went with just regular DD Gator. The 36 Spadefivs is so Suicune doesn't break your sub, so you can set up on it. Next off, we have offensive I keep wanting to say Roselia. Roserade, which is actually pretty cool. I really do like this set. I have been contemplating changing this to HP Fire though. But Sleep Powder does really come in handy. Next off, we have just defensive Cresselia with, I'll probably just put that in defense, with just standard defensive spread, I guess, and standard defensive set. I have been thinking about making Moonblast Calm Mind and this Psyshock, maybe potentially, or Calm Mind, Moonblast Psychic, but we'll see. Next off, we have a kind of weird Ampharos set. This is an offensive defensive tank, I guess. The HP and defense is for Entei and Darmanitan, obviously if they don't bulldoze, or Earthquake, of course. And then with the modest nature, I still hit pretty damn hard, so pretty happy. It's actually been doing a lot of work. Next off, we have Calm Mind Florgus, which I haven't used in a while, so hopefully this will put in some work with just a bit of speed creep, a bit of special attack EVs to deal more damage, and just, yeah, max defense, max HP. I have been contemplating changing this to Wish Synthesis over Calm Mind, but so far Calm Mind has come in handy. And as much as I don't like Empoleon, I really do not like Empoleon. Just I don't like it, but unfortunately it fills all the roles that I needed to fill, and I'm so upset about it. It's so frustrating, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, with that being said, guys, let's get this started. Okay, so I don't really know how high I am in Yu, but like I said, I have got a few battles. This team doesn't look that out of the ordinary. Gastro, and I mean, I've seen Grambles a couple times, and Flygon, which, even in RU, Flygon is so bad. It's just such a bad Pokemon. But Gator looks like I should be able to sweep his team, so that'll be good. I think I need 2 Dragon Dances in order to outspeed Crobat, however. Leads though, I don't really know. That Gastrodon's actually going to be really annoying to deal with. I guess I kind of want to leave Mega Amphi as he ends up bleeding off Rotom. Okay, so I should be able to just Mega Evolve and Dragon Pulse, as he is just going to want to go for the Volt Switch, most likely, seeing as I don't have a ground type on my team. So he actually ends up going for Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Well, this is going to do a pretty nice chunk of damage. Unfortunately, though, well, I guess even if I was modest, he could still eat the hit. But I mean, I'm still going to deal damage if he does want to bring in Gramble. I mean, I guess I could have Volt Switched here. I mean, I guess. Yeah. Actually, this is a speed tie, I think. Are you kidding me, man? Okay, we're going to fix this. We're going to run a little bit of speed creep, because I can't stand because he's going to play rough. I mean, I have a pretty good switch in my Empoleon here. As he does just end up going for the play rough. Okay. Well, because of Espeon, I can't really go for rocks. I kind of just want to Scald, I think. Yeah, okay, so he did predict me to rocks here, so this should be good. I get off a nice little chunk of damage on the Espeon. I do kind of want to go for rocks now, but I think Scald is still just better, because it's still just an aggressive play. If he does bring in Gastrodon, maybe I'll Stealth Rock on it, but he does have 2 potential defog. He really does not like... He has 3 ways of making sure I don't get up hazards. Who does that? Who does that? Apparently this guy does. Okay, I don't really know what he's doing. I'm guessing he's trying to decide if it's worth switching in. But no, he actually just stays in. And did he take life orb damage? Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, no burn, which kind of sucks. Is it worth Stealth Rocking here? I really don't think so. Yeah, okay, so I was contemplating going for Rockster, thinking that maybe he would switch out wanting to save this. But he does unfortunately get a crit, which does kind of suck. Because I may be in range of Earthquake from Gramble. And right now Mega Amphi is a little bit low on HP, so I have to watch out for that. But Crobat shouldn't... Actually, unless I get Rocks up, Crobat will be a problem, because then he'll be able to just Volt Turn literally freely on my whole team. CM Florges should actually win me this match once I get rid of Crobat, so I gotta watch out for that. If I bring this in, what can he switch in? Gastrodon, I suppose. But then I get a free switch into my Roserade, and I should be able to just Sleep Powder at that point. As long as I don't miss, which should be good. And I am offensive, so I could maybe start Spike Stacking. He actually ends up bringing in the Flygon. I don't really know why. Okay, Volturn, of course, Volturn. Dirt. Okay, he could... I've seen Toxic on Crobat before. As he does... Oh, why would you switch this in? Oh my lord, please let me T-Wave you. Please? No? No, okay. So this is the game he's gonna play to try and take down my Crest. I mean, I was thinking of going for Psychic there, but I thought that if he is Banded Outrage, I know it shouldn't be a 2-hit KO, so I'll get off more damage with Moonblast. As he brings in Fly... Oh, damn it. This is just frustrating. I'm gonna Psychic here, I think. Yeah, okay, hopefully he brings in Crobat here. Okay, no, he brings this in, that's good. Because that's still 19%, I mean, it's damage is damage. Damage is damage is damage. I'm just gonna Moonlight, as he's probably gonna end up going for the Will-O-Wisp, honestly. No, he Volt. Why would you not? Okay. Yeah, Volturn. Damn it, this is really turning into a nuisance. So he's gonna bring in the Gramble. Does he have Toxic on this? I mean, Gramble doesn't have any form of recovery, so weakening this is gonna be really good for me, as I managed to get off a pretty nice chunk of damage. As luckily that's not doing too much with Play Rough. So I should be able to just Psychic here again, I think. He could have Rest, maybe? But, I mean, if he stays in, there's a chance I'll lower his Spadef anyways. So, I don't... Okay, why is he... Okay, so he's just weakening me enough to the point where he can Revenge Kill me. But my best play to do here is go for Moonlight. As... I mean, another turn of lefties. Yeah, okay, I think it's better to Psychic here because after leftovers, I'll be able to live any hit from anything that he wants to bring in. If he had Will-O-Wisp me there with his Rotom earlier, which is what he should have done instead of Volt Switching, then... well, I mean, I still would have won the one-on-one, I guess, and I could have just switched right into Roserade, actually. Actually, it would have been better if he did burn me, because he could have forced me out into Roserade, and then I could have just made an aggressive play from there. So he's going to bring this in. He's just going to go for U-turn, I know he is. I'm just going to Psychic either way. But no, he stays in. I'm guessing he thought he could 2-hit KO me, trying to bait the Psychic. Unfortunately, though, for him, it's actually better for me if I just do not go for Moonlight here, because getting rid of this Crobat means that my Florges pretty much sweeps his whole team. Oh, well, his last 3 remaining Mons. So, yeah. I mean, I guess I could have gone for Moonlight there, but In case he wanted to go for Roost, Psychic was the better play. So, if I really wanted to, I could switch out and Roost up on Gastrodon, but it's really not going to get me anywhere at this point, so I can just sack Cresselia here. Which is great, because I was able to get rid of Gramble and Crobat with just Crest, so I know I really need to shave. Also gotta get a haircut. Anyways, he's gonna bring in the Rotom. I'm pretty sure this is defensive because... yeah, because my Dragon Pulse didn't do too much to him earlier. I almost want to risk bringing in Gator. I really do. I definitely... actually, yeah, I think it's better if I bring this in, because now what I can do is go for Sludge Bomb. I probably won't knock him out because he's especially defensive, but I'll weaken him enough as he actually just ends up going for Pain Split. I'm not really sure why he made that play. That was a little questionable if you ask me, but again, Sludge Bomb, I lose nothing in doing so. So I'm able to get rid of the Rotom. Flygon does Revenge Kill me, but I mean, Gastrodon really doesn't do anything to me. Yeah, because I mean, I still beat him one-on-one with Forgus. I could sack this off, but it's probably not in my best interest that I do that. I'm gonna bring in Gator expecting him to go for U-turn. But he ends up going for the EQ, okay. So that does kind of suck. But I mean, it'll give me a free switch into my Florges, so... yeah, I can just sack Gator here. That's fine. I'm not upset by that. And I should be able to just Calm Mind here, and that should be game. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he can't 2-hit KO me. And Gastrodon doesn't learn Haze. I don't think it learns Clear Smog either. I know it learned Sludge Bomb, not a Clear Smog though. But yeah, I can pretty much just Calm Mind all the way to plus... what? Was not expecting that. Really not expecting that. But I mean, Flygon doesn't switch into Leaf Storm, so this play is fine. Okay. I really did not think that got Clear Smog. You learned something new. I never see Gastrodon. I don't know what this does. But yeah, Leaf Storm just... I don't think Flygon will get knocked out, but it's still going to do a huge chunk of damage. So that's a plus. As he is, my dude, just thank you. Okay, Gastrodon is gone, that means the game is mine. Actually, this could potentially be abandoned. Because, I mean, he did do 70% to Feraligatr. It's a pretty good chunk of damage if you ask me. Oh, whoa. That is awkward. Wow. So, Flygon pretty much shut me up. The importance of Stealth Rocks, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm not taking a Banded Earthquake. There's no chance. If it did 70% to Gator... Why does he have... What? Okay. Next battle. Alright, so, got the next battle. Another Espeon. Come on, man. I think he's probably gonna... Honestly, Ampharos is my best lead. So he's gonna lead off with Galvantula. Okay. I mean, I really lose nothing in just Dragon Pulsing. I mean, I guess he can switch into Whimsicott, but he probably just wants to get up his web. Yeah, that was pretty obvious. So next turn I can just Volt Switch if he does want to bring in the Whimsicott, but he's going to go in for the Bug Buzz. Kind of a questionable play, honestly, because I mean I can defog on Espeon and Whimsicott, so that's not too bad. The Chandelure could be a problem. If I bring in Empoleon, he's probably going to bring in Ampharos, but I mean, I don't know, that wouldn't be entirely too bad, I guess. If I bring in Florges, I potentially risk a sub-Calm Mind Chandelure, which will just sweep me. Most likely. Yeah, because it can Calm Mind, and then Ampharos, I don't think, will be able to beat it one-on-one. Damn it. I think it's probably better to just bring in Empoleon. Yeah, okay, because, I mean, I thought DeFi wouldn't be an issue, but yeah, Roserade would have been my best switch in here. Because then I could have baited Chandelure if it was Scarfed, or if he brought in Honchkrow. I could have Sleep Powdered that, but he's still going to bring in the Chandelure, okay. I really need to get rid of these rocks. I mean, these webs, I really do. Okay, so he ends up going for the trick. Guessing, thinking I was switching to Florges. So he was Scarfed, no longer Scarfed, which is actually really, really good. So I should be able to switch into my Ampharos here. He could still be Modest, which is going to be hitting decently hard enough to where it's still kind of a threat. Oh. But, yeah, okay, I should be fine, So he's going to Fire Blast. Okay. I got a little scared there. Unfortunately, Shadow Ball, I think, may actually knock me out. I think I have to risk it. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. Yes! We managed to live. Unfortunately, though, he gets a Spadef drop. And, I mean, Mega Amphi does have a pretty good Spadef stat. Anyways, I should be able to just switch into my Chandelure. Not my Chandelure. My Florges here. Because I don't think he should beat me one-on-one. Yeah, and I really don't want to risk bringing in Gator on a Shadow Ball. So he's going to Shadow Ball. Doesn't do too much to me. However, though, Fire Blast is going to hurt. I just want to see how much damage it's going to do because I hate Flygon. If I was max defense, I'd probably... Oh my god. I'm so upset about that. I'm so upset. It's fine. It's fine. He could just switch into Whimsicott here and Encore me, but I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. Okay, so that doesn't do anything to me, which means I should be able to just Calm Mind here. He most likely has Encore Whimsicott, so I can't sweep just yet. Because, of course, Whimsicott can Encore me into Calm Mind. It can then bring in Honchkrow and just click Brave Bird. But luckily that is not going to be the case, as after one Calm Mind I should be able to beat this Chandelure 1v1. I was contemplating switching right into Gator there, but sorry, I didn't want to take the unnecessary damage. Crits me, okay. See, this is why games get dragged out, because now I'm forced to Synthesis. That is rather frustrating. As he brings in the Haunch. I know I can live a Brave Bird. I know I can live a Brave Bird from prior experiences, but is it worth staying in? Hold on, I want to see how much it'll do at least. That used to be the old spread. Honchkrow is another mon I've really been wanting to use. Whoa. No, because I'm not bold. Yeah, it only does 70 to 80. Again. I could... I mean, is it worth it? Because this is a huge threat, but then I lose my one way to beat it with to beat Chandelure. Well, I mean, Gator, I guess, but Gator is completely walled by Whimsicott because I don't have Ice Punch. I could switch into Cresselia here. Yeah, because I think Cress can eat the hits. Yeah, okay, so I should be able to switch into Cress. I need to close Tweet Deck. But yeah, he's going to go for the Brave Bird, and yeah, okay, not a 2-hit KO, which is great. So, I kind of do want a T-Wave here, but I really don't want to risk him bringing in Espeon. So it's probably just better for me to Moonlight on the off chance that he wants to go for a Sucker Punch. As he actually ends up going for Pursuit, not going to do too much to me because I didn't switch out. So now I can safely go for Moonblast, because I don't know if he'll be expecting it. Maybe he thinks I don't carry it, but he's going to switch out into the Whimsicott. That's fine with me, as I do a pretty nice chunk of damage actually, for it being not stabbed. He could be more offensive, I suppose. I think it's actually worth switching into my Roserade here, because now what I could do is just fire off a Sludge Bomb. Even though he can switch into Chandelure, I can just put him to sleep with Sleep Powder, which would actually be really good for me. Plus there's a chance, actually, I guess I wouldn't mind the poison over the Sleep Powder miss. He's gonna Tailwind. I mean over the Sleep Powder hitting. As he brings in Espeon. This doesn't beat any of my Mons. Unless you crit me and get a Spadef drop. Okay. This is too much. Okay. Can we stop? Please. Can we stop with this hacks? Why would you reflect? I'm probably just gonna defog here, honestly. Oh no, wait, I'm locked into this. That's right. Okay. That does kind of suck. But I mean, I really lose nothing in doing this. I mean, I'm not worried. I'm really not. Should I be? Because I just switched back into Empoleon here, and Burn pretty much will knock him out without him. I think he gets up one Scream at least. Which, it isn't that big of an issue, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, I'll be fine, Yeah, because I can just defog here. Yep, so he's going to end up having no screens, which is really great, but unfortunately I'm locked into defog now. Wait, did defog not work? I thought defog got rid of screens. Okay, I'm confused. I'm a little confused. Okay. He ends up energy balling. I have Sleep Talk, so yeah, I mean, as long as I don't pull Rest, I should be fine. As luckily I pulled Volt Switch, which is nice. I think Waterfall can knock this out at this range, I want to say. Empoleon still eats any hit that he wants to go for, so he could actually knock me into Torrent, I think. Or should I get a Brox? Let's think long term. I mean, Mega Amphi isn't a problem. Honchkrow I can still beat. Yeah, I think I'd just rather Scald here. So he doesn't quite knock me into Torrent yet, but that still does a lot of damage behind a light screen still. If he was real, he would trick here. Take back the Scarf. But I doubt he's real. Because Scarf Chandelure can actually be a little bit scary. Well, I mean, Florgia still beats it actually, now that I think about it, because he can still miss. Yeah, this is Torrent boosted. You're gonna die. There's no Chandelure there. Not one at all. So he's gonna bring back in the Haunch. He does get the Moxie boost here, except for the fact that, I mean, I have Cresselia, so there's no boost for you. And I really lose nothing in just Moonblasting. Because I eat Sucker Punch. Actually, I don't think Moonblast can knock him out. Actually, Sucker Punch plus Brave Bird may knock me out. Or he just doesn't have Sucker Punch. Oh, wow, okay. I was not expecting that to actually knock him out at 51%. Then again, Honchkrow doesn't have the best defenses around, so shouldn't be entirely too surprised, I guess. But he's going to bring in Mega Amphi. What? Can this beat me? I don't think so. I don't think he can beat anything that I have left. So that's not too much bad damage. And that did way too much. The fact that it did 40% to Cresselia is actually kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I can't just sack Cresselia here. I mean, I really don't care about the 6-0. Because then I can just revenge kill with my Florges or my Gator. I guess having Ice Punch in this match actually would have helped me a lot more than Crunch, but I still like having Crunch over Ice Punch. As a second Moonblast will knock him out. Unlucky for him, though, I did get this attack drop, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It wouldn't have changed the game. I guess it wouldn't have been a 6-0, but yeah, so I think we have enough time for one more match, so hopefully we can go a positive in this live and not negative. Oh my, that first battle still has me so upset. Okay, we're gonna get him. Alright guys, so this is gonna be the final match. Very, very offensive team. Actually, this isn't a bad matchup. His only stealth rocker is Nidoking, potentially. So he could lead off with that, maybe? I want to lead Cresselia, honestly. I think Cress is probably my best lead. As he ends up leading off Darmanitan, I know he's definitely going to be faster than me, but I mean, nothing on his team appreciates being T-waved either way. So he's just going to end up going for U-turn, judge the final damage. Actually, I don't know if he is offensive or not. I mean, not offensive, but I don't know if he's banded or not. So let me see. Darmanitan. Okay, so he looks like he's scarfed. Yeah, because banded would have done. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, he's scarfed. As we saw earlier, Brave Bird doesn't knock me out. Pursuit does nothing to me. I'm gonna Moonblast. Okay, so that does nothing. He has to be Assault Vest. Yeah. No, he's leftovers. Is he max HP? Okay. That's interesting. I mean, I could understand if he was running Sub. I remember Sub-Roost Honchkrow was actually very popular back in Black and White. But I mean, do I really lose anything by just Moonblasting here? No, not really. Yeah, because Sucker Punch isn't doing anything to me. And thankfully I get a crit of my own, so I will be able to knock him out next turn. He could switch into Darmanitan here, but Honchkrow literally does nothing for him anymore in this match, so it's not really that big of an issue. He could bring in... Okay, so he brings in Lucario. These don't normally carry Lumberry, and I'm going to be able to paralyze him. Okay, good. So Cresselia right now, putting in the finest of work. And I can just Moonlight. I'm going to switch out because I can't be... I mean, I guess I could maybe if I got a special attack drop, but it really doesn't have to come down to that. It really doesn't. So I should be able to just bring in Florges here and Moonblast, I think. He could switch into Nidoking. Is it worth pulling a double? I kind of want to pull a double. No, yeah, it's better I Moonblast. So I do manage to get the special attack drop. I mean, even without it, I still would have lived the hit anyways, so I don't think it really matters unless he had predicted me to switch into Florges while he got paralyzed, which I highly doubt because he was just spamming Dark Pulse. So I'm still in the range where I can beat Kingdra and Sceptile. He brings in Nidoking. Honestly, as much as I hate to say it, I really don't see Gator doing much in this match. Yeah, because he's Scarfed. I mean, I guess I could set up on Kingdra, but if it's agility focus energy, it still beats me, so I'm just going to sack Gator here. As he turns out to be physical Nidoking, so that's really cool. Odd, but really cool. I mean, even if he's adamant, he outspeeds me. So it just, yeah, Gator unfortunately just not doing much in this match. I was really hoping Gator would like put the team on his back, but unfortunately it's not the case. He probably has Earthquake then. So Cresselia should be a perfect switch in here. I am just going to Moonlight. Unfortunately, Cresselia pretty much putting the team on her back at this point, as Shadow Claw does nothing. Yeah, it's probably better if you Poison Jab there. But I'm just going to go ahead and Psychic here because Cresselia's fat. That's pretty much it. As I will be able to T-Wave here. Even if he has Lumberry, there's no way he beats me 1v1. As I can't just go for Moonblast next turn. I can't let this get too weakened though, because I think this is literally the only way I beat this Nidoking. Yeah, because with him being physical, he can just Earthquake. Actually, I can maybe live a hit. Maybe. If he's Scarfed, actually, well, yeah, because I do have Roserade. Yeah, okay, I think I can afford to sack this here. But do I really want to? No, not really. I like Cresselia. I like Cresselia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Just gonna Psychic. Yeah, because Darmanitan doesn't beat me 1v1. This is why you need something for Cresselia, ladies and gentlemen, and the fact that I'm able to hit this with a Psychic coming in means that I pretty much won the game. Even if he had got a crit there, it does not matter. I was contemplating going for Moonlight, but I mean, it's just better to be aggressive in this scenario because I mean the match is pretty much over. I do like this team though. It does have its weaknesses. For example, if I lose Crest, I pretty much get swept by Mamoswine. If well, I think Gator can eat one hit. I think Gator can eat one hit. So he's actually gonna make a nice play in Dragon Pulse, so I don't Moonblast him. So I'm just gonna Psychic here. Yeah, because I can just sack off Cresselia, because I really have no reason to. I'm so sorry. Oh my lord, I'm so sorry. So much hacks. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But yeah, I should be able to knock him out here, right? Yeah, okay, so he can revenge kill me with U-turn, but it doesn't really matter what he's going to do, because I can just bring in Ampharos and just click Dragon Pulse. I eat any hit Darmanitan wants to go for, and that is pretty much game. So he's going to bring in Darm, probably just going to end up going for the U-turn. Yeah, that's fine. That's literally not a problem. And Mega Amphi is going to be able to finish off this match, unless he crits me with an Earthquake, which means he can actually probably win. Because he can probably crit my Florius as I Calm Mind. And that would really suck. Actually, that would really suck. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't. Oh, Lord. Actually, I could have brought in Roserade here. I mean, he could have still Earthquake, although I don't think it knocks me out. Yeah, I don't think it knocks me out. I should be able to outspeed this, because I haven't Mega Evolved yet, so my speed is still decent enough. Yeah. Because, yeah, it drops to 45. Yeah, that's not too bad still. But this should be game. Right? Yeah, because I can knock him out here. He brings in Darmanitan. I mean, even with the crit, I don't think he knocks me out anyways. As he's just going to Flare Blitz, does nothing. And this should knock him out, and that is game. So yeah, guys, just quick 3 battles. Well, I know this team is more, it's more of a slow team. It's bulky orientated with Roserade and Gator being the main ways to win. Ampharos is kind of there for momentum, and then a Wall Core, Florius, Empoleon, and Cresselia. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow, maybe, potentially. So yeah, later guys.